Good Wednesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. Glad that you are along for the ride tonight. This is a presentation of the Bryan County Patriot. And you know what else? It's pretty cool. I have enjoyed this. This has been the fun time. We have, I believe, some good stories on BryanCountyPatriot.com, including today. We were able to put up there the plans that have been announced for the Durant High School graduation. That is out there. Lots of other things that are on there. This is kind of the fun time of night, though. This is where we relax a little bit, maybe not as much AP style, and we just have some commentary. By the way, special guest on tonight, and I'll tell you why he's special. Because he's a special guy. It is Landry Wright. And Landry, I really appreciate you stopping by and taking some time. We already have people that have joined the broadcast before we went live. That's just how special you are.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. And
Listen, I'm glad you're here. Now, Landry, if you don't know, you probably can see the Taco Casa that's on his shirt there. Yeah, there we go. Make sure definitely in the screen for a little bit there. If you didn't know Landry and his family, they have Taco Casa. Landry is the man of the hour right now at Taco Casa, heading up the works there, getting things done specifically, I believe, at the Durant campus in particular. And there is a Durant and a Calera campus that is owned by his family. And Landry, you guys had a soft open. You were able to open things up. I know that restrictions within the city and the county, things have been gradually opening up. You all used wisdom in what you all have going on out there. A bit of a soft open where people can come in on Monday. How'd everything go?
yeah, it went well. And a little bit too. I'm actually over both locations
All
currently,
right.
so we were able to open both stores on Monday. And we set up our we did a little bit of a reorganization of our lobby so that we could follow the guidelines that set by our city and our state as well. And we can honor our customers in that regard as well to keep them safe. And so we did some upgrades, some painting, and then we of course got our floor stickers of our social distancing, and we're practicing that as well. So we've limited some seating in both restaurants, just that way. Again, we're protecting our customers and our employees as well in that.
Well, I like the way you said that too. By the way, I don't mean to give you demotion. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, no worries, no worries.
You are the man of the hour over all the locations, all of Bryan County Taco Casa. So that is cool. I like stopping by, and I stopped by the other day. I saw the activity that was going on outside, and this was last week prior to the soft open on Monday. Of course, you all have had the drive-through going on through pretty much throughout the entire time, right?
Mhm. Yeah, so
Well,
we've been blessed to be able to do that as well. So
yes,
that's been
and
good.
I when I had stopped by, I came back home, talked to Jody about, hey, listen, I stopped by, had a chance to look around a little bit and see what's going on. Jody was like, well, it doesn't seem like they slowed down any at all. I mean, the drive-through we've been through a number of times, and she's been through the drive-through. Said it was just packed the night she went through.
Yes, sir. And like I said, it's been a blessing for us to be able to do that still, and for our employees that have working their tails off to make sure we're efficient as possible, and taking the precautions necessary as well. But big kudos to those guys too that are in there every day, and thank you guys customers to come through and keep supporting us and what we do. So we really appreciate that.
Well, it looks like you have some good customers, at least commenting so far right now, talking about some folks that, hey, Taco Tuesday last night, Taco Casa Day is every day. And I agree right on that. Jeff, thanks for stopping by. Dottie here actually before we went live. So Dottie's not late to the party tonight. And
There you go.
again, I think that's a testament to you, Landry, on that. Let me ask you a question about that then really quickly before I go on. You talk about the folks, your staff working hard to make sure that people are taken care of. How different is it from having to, just look? I don't know if it splits your attention having the front desk and the drive-through. Is it so much more? What's it like? What's the difference there doing the drive-through only? Is it more busy that way? How does that work?
Definitely the first week or so was a big adjustment for us. It's like, so we've got the big steam table there in the middle that we serve off of, and we allowed both sides to be running to the window, to allow us to be as efficient as possible and get the food out on time. So just kind of reorganizing the way we do things and coordinating with our teams to be able to get those things taken care of and make sure our customers are happy with our service. So it was definitely an adjustment, but we made it work. So
Well, you and everybody else, I'm telling you what, I know it was definitely an adjustment there. I want to give a shout out to more folks joining tonight, including Don Hyde, Janet Reed. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Don with the able comments as always. And it's one of those things about should you expand? I Brian says if you expand to Caddo, he's going to expand too. Put on about 50 pounds if there's a taco casa. I agree. And you all have had the business there for a long, long time, and now into a fourth decade now. It's been what, nearly 33 years now, right?
There, I believe it'll be 33 in June. So it's been a big blessing there.
Obviously,
before I was born. So
I was going to say that's before your time, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, well, it's not before my time. I remember going in the 80s. I was in high school in the 80s, and I remember stopping by. Actually, I'll tell you this, Landry. I remember coming over. I lived in Ardmore, drove to church over here to be in a youth group, and then of course all district tryouts were over here. And that was always one of those cool things. You drive over here from where I was, get through all district, go everything, and then we just head on down to Taco Casa. And I remember it even back then. It was great then. It is absolutely great now as well. Don says your daddy's old. So we'll let Don say
Don't tell him that.
I was going to say, I'm not going to tell him that. We'll let Don say that. He's the Don Hyde, as Brian Cooper just mentioned. You talked about the cosmetic changes. And that has been getting some attention. I actually have been hearing from a number of people. The question is, and I think I know the answer, but I'm going to let you answer this. The outside, you've been painting the exterior, the interior, also the changes as well. It looks so great, man. It really does.
Thank you.
Absolutely look great. The outside, what is the color on the outside along with the orange and the yellow?
It is bronze, is the color that was told to me. It was a bronze. It's a very dark bronze, but.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. I was just curious because I thought somebody said it was black. I said, no, it's brown. So we're both wrong, right? It's bronze.
It's a bronze. Yes. To me, it looks black, but
okay,
we'll go with bronze. That was the color that they told me. So, and a big shout out to the Dino Lift guys here in Durant. They took care of us and got everything done very quickly, and of course, it looks great. So, big shout out to those guys too.
Since Janet Reed is on here right now, I will say that's just typical of what goes on in Durant and in Bryan County. It's just a teamwork thing. It's all the businesses taking care of one another, and I appreciate the shout out to the Dino Lift guys there as well. Well, it looks good on the outside, looks good on the inside. Is there anything new or different that we're looking for menu-wise, or just happy to be back in and maybe get to sit down on the inside and talk to someone?
Yeah, we're excited about being open and being able to see our customers face to face in that regard too. Of course, drive-through is a little different in that, but we're glad to be able to have those conversations and get back in the swing of things for sure. So we're excited about it. So
Sean Rawlings posted on there, and Sean, I have to know, was that the Taco Fest that we did at Abundant Life? I was Sean's youth pastor, and this is way back when. But I remember we did Taco Fest a couple times where I brought the whole youth group out to Taco Casa when I was the youth pastor at Abundant Life back in the mid 90s and into the late 90s. And so I don't know. I want to find out if that was a part of that, because it was kind of an all you can eat thing. Blake, forgive me, Landry, have you ever done that kind of an all you can eat thing? Have you ever done that there on site?
I have not personally, but I know many people that have.
It was a blast, and they're memorable. Absolutely memorable. Mm-hmm. Well, this has been something that's been a part of your family then, as you mentioned, since before you were born. How neat is it to be a part of something like this? It truly is a Durant icon, and I believe a Bryan County icon.
It's truly an honor for me to be able to get to do it. The opportunities that the God's put in front of us to be able to do this continuously for going on 33 years has been incredible, and I'm just glad that I can learn the ways and keep this going, and just be a staple in our community that helps and gives and serves in every way possible.
I will throw this out, and one of the first times that I remember since you've taken over there, and I remember seeing you, doing your thing, was the tornado that happened in Boca Chica, last year. And Mrs. Patriot and I were up there. Originally, I was looking to get some information for a story to put in the Patriot, but we also stopped by and helped and worked on site there at the Blue Gymnasium. That was kind of a staging point. And I remember seeing you come up, and you were one of a number of businesses that came and just brought food. And that's something that I always see you all doing is serving the community like that. They're ready to help, ready to give where it's needed. And I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, for sure. We're glad we had the opportunity to do it. And then without our loyal customers and our employees, we would not have been able to do that. So we're grateful to get to do those kind of things.
That really is cool. Okay, question, by the way, from here. Let me go ahead and put this question up there. I know you can probably see it as well. We'll put it up there at the bottom. Brent Gordon asks, do you know how many tacos you've sold in 33 years?
That will be a number that I do not have access to. That'd be one of those questions that hopefully I can ask the good Lord one of these days when we get there.
All right. That's fine. Well, I know, of course, with Sean Rawlings being on, he's got the computer tracking stuff now, but you didn't have that computer tracking stuff back in 1987 by any stretch of the imagination, I'm sure.
Yeah, as far as I understand, that was somewhat recent. It wasn't too recent, but I know we were one of the first few stores to begin the automatic computers and things like that to revolutionize that. It's been to hear those stories was pretty funny at times.
I can imagine. Well, listen, I want to say thank you for your time, and I want to use it wisely tonight. And I know that you have a lot going on. Cosmetic changes again. Definitely a shout out there. But before we wrap things up, I'd like you talk about what's going on the inside. You mentioned you adjusted seating because that's one of those things that. Well, I mean, you were honoring your customers, honoring the guidelines, honoring your customers. So you made some adjustments to the seating too, but it looks a little bit different on the inside. Just more than just driving by. You made some more adjustments on the inside.
Yes, sir. So we took down the first wall there between the counter and some of those first tables, and it really opened up the place a lot. And we added a couple of small things here and there, but the paint on the interior was incredible, and that really kind of changes the feel of the store itself. And we got new lights in, so we don't have to look at all those old tired lights anymore. So it looks good there.
All right. Well, listen, I'll leave you the last word then. Invite the folks to come out. I want to say it is a county icon. It's absolutely a fantastic place. I'm seeing nothing but little hearts coming up over here, just with you on the screen talking about Taco Casa and all that you all do. It's a great place. Invite the folks to come out.
Yes, sir. And again, we appreciate what you do for us, Joey, and then how you're spreading the good words and the honest words. So that's been a plus for us, and we appreciate you and what you do for that. And again, just want to give a big thanks to our customers and our employees at both locations that have put in the hard work and been dedicated to what we do. We wouldn't be here without you guys. So we really appreciate it, and come on out and check out the new restaurant.
All right.
New updates to the restaurant.
There you go. That is Landry Wright. Landry, thank you so much. Appreciate you being
with us. Thank you, Joey.
And God bless him in that. By the way, if you notice the MidwestSports.net logo, I was about to change that down there at the bottom of the screen. I've done a couple of sports broadcasts today, and I missed on the checklist to get that off of there. So anyway, it'll show up. I don't know what it is. It'll just show up there. Hey, look, I want to give a shout out really quickly. Edie Howell, thanks for joining tonight. Richard McDowell, as well as Zim stopping by, and Josh as well. Shelly Webb, thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate you. Paula and Janice. Oh, man, lots of folks being on or coming by tonight, as well as Jennifer Brewer and Foo on as well. Hey, look, one other thing too, and I want to mention this, and I'll post something tomorrow on the Facebook page because I'm not going to stay long tonight. I really wanted it to be about Landry. And with Zim stopping by, let me give a shout out really quickly to him because this is just, you talk about people with servants' hearts. And Blake Wright's going to be right up there. Landry's right up there. I know that they're people who want to give. And when I talk to Blake sometimes about, hey, listen, what can I do to help you? Always just trying to promote. And Blake is always deferring to other people. Well, you know what? Let's talk about these people over here because they're working hard. And Zim, he talks about you guys and what you're doing there, at Roma. And he'll talk about people over here. I want to just give the shout out to Blake and to Landry and to their family and all that goes on, because they really do work well. And they're always deferring, always wanting to be a blessing to somebody else. But I just want to say they are a blessing as well. So just a big time shout out to them. You know what this program is? This program is the 50th BCP Live. Number 50. This is the 50th one we've done, into the 9th week now. And I'll put something on the Facebook page tomorrow talking about that, maybe even a little bit of a write-up. I don't know. We'll see. But I just thought that was really pretty cool. How cool is that you all have, again, just let me talk and let me share with you and try to give you honest words, as Landry said, and shoot from the hip when I can, and try to not to misfire when I do, and just talk about the good things, the positive things, and to make sure that some things that aren't as good or aren't as positive are known for what they really are, and to have the evidence to back that up too. So 50, wow, that is really, really cool. So thank you very much to everyone for just being on and watching the show, because without you, there is no show. So thank you, Dottie and Brian and Brent. Yeah, let me put that up there too. Brent's already had one comment shown. Let's throw another one up there. Blake helps many kids' ball teams and many other things that people don't know about. Great guy. And you know what? I think that's one of those things. There are lots of things we're going to find out when we get to heaven. Like Landry was saying, maybe one of these days we'll know. We'll know a lot more about some of the things and just the blessings that a lot of people are. Pride of Durant band as well. So many things out there. So shout out to Taco Casa here on the 50th episode. Let me give you one number tonight. Okay, one number. Here you go. 0. 0 deaths reported today in the state of Oklahoma that were attributed to the thing which shall not be named. There you go. 0 deaths attributed to that thing. There were 136 recoveries that were posted and 0 deaths reported today. How about that? I can't think of a better way to end it. Really, I honestly, I can't think of a better way to end it. You guys have been a blessing to me and let me go on long some nights, so I'm going to be a blessing to you and not go as long tonight. Landry Wright is amazingly cool, and hang on, well, before he, this is in honor of Landry, because there you go. That one's in honor of him. All right. Tomorrow, it's going to be another good show, and we'll see. I'm here and there on the guest. We're making sure everything is lined up. Friday special time, 5:30 in the afternoon, and we will be coming to you from the home of Janet Reed. No, her daytime home. That is the Chamber of Commerce. And we're going to be broadcasting live from there. It is going to be a special virtual town hall meeting again. I appreciate the chamber for allowing me to come in, and it is going to be guest hosted by Senator David Bullard. You don't want to miss this. He'll have a lot of information. And see, that's the thing. He will have a lot of information. There's a lot going on right now in the state and in the country. We hope to have information from DC as well on a few things. So it should be worth your time to stop by Friday at 5:30, the BCP Live. You all are a blessing. Be wise. Be wise. You need to be wise. Not just because of the thing that shall not be named. Just be wise. Use discretion. There are a lot of decisions that people and God have put in your hands to make. So use the discretion that's at your disposal and make those good decisions. And do not live in fear. It doesn't matter what you're hearing nationally over and over and over and over. And every time you turn around, it seems like they come up with a new way to try to get you to be scared. Don't be scared. Do not walk in fear. We're going to get through this. We will come out of it on the other side. All right? Man, I appreciate you. 50. We've done 50. How about that? We'll do 51 tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. God bless you all. Thank you again for stopping by. Shout out to everyone who was a part of the broadcast tonight. Robert, I see your name in there. So definitely good to see you all tonight, and eat Oklahoma beef. Here we go. Nice way to end it. God bless you. Have a great night.